Okay, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today's video here for ReZero Season 3, Episode 16, or the finale of Season 3. I am late because I have work this morning, so I know there's already been a full announcement for Season 4, a full announcement and apparently a trailer too, which is crazy. Like, it's a very minute show. It's only like a minute long, but still. That's crazy. Anyway, I'm here to wrap. We're here to wrap this up today. It is time to wrap up the fight against Gluttony. I'm not sure how they're going to wrap this up in 23 minutes, to be completely honest, but I'm excited to find out nonetheless. Last episode, there was a ton of good shit going on with, like, Julius's brother finding out that Joshua got eaten by Gluttony at some point. Julius, obviously, because of that, does not remember him or anything like that. And now, people from Felt's group here are getting eaten left, right, and center by Roy here. So, or I mean Lai, Roy's the brother, and then Rui is the other one they mentioned, who we have not seen. Anyway, yeah, I don't think we're gonna beat Gluttony, I'm gonna be completely honest. I really could, I just don't see Gluttony dying here, especially when there's seemingly more than just the two of them. Yeah, I don't know about that. It wouldn't be all that far-fetched to say 3 would be the last one, considering there is 3 great beasts, the whale, the serpent, and the rabbits. It's not unreasonable to say that this Rui one would be the last one, but that Rui one is not here, and I also don't think Lai and Roy are gonna die here either. So, anyway, let's see, anything else to add? I don't think so. Nope. Alright, anyway, per usual, feel free to check out the Patreon and Discord. Links are in the description below. As far as the Discord goes, we talk about current anime, past anime, current manga, past manga, and have non-anime conversations as well. And as far as the Patreon goes, you get exclusives and uncuts to all my reactions, so feel free to check out either of those of your own will. Now, further ado, stop straight into ReZero Season 3, Episode 16, or the finale of Season 3. Oh yeah, at the very end of the episode, Beatrice showed up and was talking, and Lai started talking like Rem, even though they have no memories of her outside of... Super is the only one. This dude! Damn! So good to see Beatrice back in action. We need Felt to get back here ASAP. This freak! Ooh, nice. Dude! You just never showed up? Damn, she cut him off. She cut off his vocal stem. 5 more. For bringing back Bubby, really? Okay, bye. That's a compliment. I love her. I love Beatrice. Oh. Everybody behind him to jump him. Oh my god. That guy again. He can... Oh, it's getting more difficult. Ooh, I think he's using it too much. Oh shit. Oh shit. Is he gonna take his memories and... Oh god. Fuck. Okay. Maybe he's not like eating any of them because he doesn't have time to. Maybe it's a process that takes a second, and so if he tries to do it, he'll get jumped. Okay. All 3 of them just got immediately forgotten. Oh shit, that's so clean how they did that. Their bodies are still there, but their memories of them are completely gone, and their consciousness is gone. They're in a state like Rem. Our allies, but I don't know their names. There goes one. That was one of the crystals, but apparently she has to keep at least one of them. God, man. She don't want to be compared to him. God damn. Probably not. Oh my god. You cannot let him touch Beatrice. That's 2. He could easily just call her like Beatrice or something like that, but he calls her Beatrice somehow to mimic Rem. Here we go! She's back! Oh! She just bluntly hit him with it. Yeah, I don't. Do we know how to use this thing? Oh no! Is that Felt not her name? Whoa! Did the hit from it finally take over? Oh my god! I think the hit from the meteor that she's got in her hand there worked. You're using it wrong. 2 more down. Whoa! That looks crazy. Oh, you scared now, bitch? Are they actually about to kill Lai? Whoa! Oh my god! And it closes right back up. But that took 2 of those giant magic crystals that Beatrice was saving. And now she can't use anymore, right? If I'm not mistaken, she said she needed all 5. They're essential for bringing back Bubby. One of these is good for 1 great magic spell. I need to save the last one. So I'm assuming she needs the last one to bring Puck back. Oh, I didn't mean to go that far, but that's super interesting to say after all that. I wouldn't pat her. She's something I had old memories with. Oh boy! Lai's seen better days. Oh no! Whoa! Oh! Oh, fuck! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Holy shit! Oh my god! Holy fuck! There's been some gory scenes this season, but like with Capella and everything, but I think that might be the worst. Oh my god! Ugh! Hello! Makes a little sister's life pretty tough. Can we heal Otto, please? Using a fake name in front of us. Her name's not Felt. Yeah, that's why it didn't work. Saint Archbishop of Gluttony. Now she's talking like Lai. Doing Lai's exact verbal, like, what is it called? I've talked about it like every episode he's in, and now I've forgotten what it's called. Is like speech pattern? No. Oh my god, what is it called? Fucking whatever. It's not important. You see the value in letting you sit at the table. What the fuck is happening? Is this Rui? Rui Arneb. Princess with a fake name does not find such things to her liking. So was she given something else at birth? Or you don't even realize it. So the name you're given at birth, that's interesting. Because like feasibly, yeah, you could just come up with a fake name when fighting Gluttony, but it seems like for Gluttony, what your name is registered as your parents calling you at birth is your name. Another name, a real name that you had before the one you have now, which essentially means that Felt is invulnerable to Gluttony, right? Because they can't just get that name from anybody. Those shitbags who dumped me in the alley gave me her parents. God. What happened to Lai? Is he dead? Did she eat Lai? The way she was doing his vocals patterns, it makes it seem like she consumed him. Big bro just got beat. So she calls Lai an elder brother just does as that woman says. So Lai is big bro and Roy is elder brother and does as that woman says. I can only assume is referring to Pandora. Gourmand or foul feeder doesn't even matter. Who you eat it with? Oh shit! Oh no! She gonna let... She would have to use that to stop her from consuming them, I'm assuming? Oh, okay, no. She didn't consume them, she just left. Yeah, his legs bones are completely exposed. That's oh my god. Liliana's dude. What the fuck is his name? Whatever his name is. Sorry, lots of characters. Yeah, what happened with Roy then? Did Rui tell Roy to disappear as well? Yeah, Al kind of collapsed the floor in its entirety. Oh. Should be up and about. Sleepy pie at the worst time. Yeah, it does make it sound like it's her fault when she used all of her mana to save a bunch of lives. What's Beatrice gonna say about the fact that he's got a bunch of dragon blood in him now? His arm and his leg. Yeah, you're calling her. She's actually calling her Amelia. We would be sad if anything happened to you. Yeah, it's a good question. How's Otto doing? Is my boy Otto okay? Best boy Otto? It's an understatement. You really can be a boy. That's... This is, yeah, interesting statements here. Are we certain? What happened with Julius and Ricardo? I don't like that we're getting a whole happy conclusion here without knowing what the fuck happened to them. This sincerely makes me worry that Julius got eaten or something. None lost? Because then again, if Julius got eaten, it's not like she would remember him, despite him being her first in command. Oh god, Garfield's arms, thank you. I'm glad we're healing them. Both of them got completely shattered. Fist bump with the non-dragon infected arm. Where's Otto? Where the fuck is Otto? Where is Otto? Yay! She's awake! Mimi! Oh god! Ow! The lady told me something. What? What is Anastasia teaching you? Oh, thank God. They took a second to show us Otto. You should really act like a man who's hurt. I'm really worried. I'm so worried. Oh my God. Julius, I'm so fucking worried that they're gonna... Subaru is gonna run into Julius and be like, oh my god, Julius, are you okay? And everybody's gonna be like, who the fuck is that? I'm so worried. They're not showing us the end of his fight with Roy for a fucking reason. Ugh. Oh no, God, my wound opened again. What is going on over there? Mimi! Yeah. Come here, I'll fix you up. How? I mean, I guess we have healing magic, so I guess they could have just healed the snapped arms that Garfield went through. Owie! Mr. Militant Internal Affairs Officer. When you were already dealing with Amelia's... Yeah. That was a lot. We gained valuable information. Oh shit! Really? Do we got Sirius? Who do we got? We do got Sirius. Spirit in the shape of a woman. She really hates both Beatrice and Amelia. And yeah, she's still delusioned that Subaru is Betelgeuse because he used the unseen hand. Repentance or empathy. Got killed or retreated. I mean, I knew Sirius wasn't dead. I'd said that episodes ago. I've been saying that since the episode where Priscilla beat her. But Priscilla instead captured her, which I like. Got the glint in her eyes. Yeah, they wanted Beatrice. We still don't know why they wanted her so badly. Instructions from the gospel. Oh god! Less about the Witch of Envy, really. Just full... She's just a full, completely delusioned yandere. So basically, you're useless. You are the worst person to have captured because you have no information on anything. God damn it, she literally is only doing this because she... God damn it. You're overwhelmed. This bitch is so freaky. Oh, don't lick me. Oh, fucking damn. The second she did anything, and Subaru was a little distressed. What the? Can we get Amelia different clothes? She's been stuck in this dress. Did that knock her out? Oh, you're horribly off pitch. Crunchyroll ain't even translating this shit. You're so bad at singing. Not yours. Just learn that recently. Oh. Isn't sighted. Your soul and his have meddled together. No! Just because Subaru has the authority of Sloth does not mean they are the same person. Authorities can be passed on. His awakening. Arigato gomenne. Okay. Any useful information? Oh, god damn it. Gormon foul feeding and satiation will all attempt to take you away. What could they want with Subaru? They'll just make you feel gross. Didn't I help wake you up? Everything Al does is so suspect now, man. He brought it. Oh. Kiritaka was his name. There you go. What happened with Julius? This episode is almost over. He's told me not to ask about it. He has done only shady shit so far this season. I mean, I guess he did help us, but he's still, in the end, he helped us win. Like, he went in a very, maybe not morally good way he helped us win, because he took out all 9 of the other, whatever their position was called. I forget the name of the position, but the people that Kiritaka worked with, he killed all of them, so they couldn't get any information on him besides Kiritaka. I mean, that helped us win, but morally, horribly ambiguous decision there. And just etc, etc. So many things he's said and done, like trying to talk Subaru out of doing the speech for everybody. Just so many interesting actions taken by him. He's not here. He's not neither him or Ricardo are here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna hate it if I was right.
それじゃあクリシュ様を助ける手がかりがなくなる。暴食や色欲のことを聞き出せるなんて、そんなのただの推測じゃない。
フンドから話を聞くのが
I'd rather be a total waste of effort. So non-committal.
俺が言いたいのは急いで結論を出すなってことだよ。
座りなさい。ひとまずスバル殿の方が正しい。
分かってる。
僕もフンドの処刑には反対です。クリス様のことはもちろんですが、魔女教を知るまたとない機会だ。
Even if she doesn't know a lot, she seemingly knows enough. Like she said gluttony, whatever the three things she said. Hang on, I actually want to get that again. What did she say? Gourmand, foul feeding, and satiation are coming after you.
騎士団に引き渡すべきでしょ
逃げられる心配はのだって楽じゃない。
その役目は僕が。
Yeah, if Reinhardt's doing it, it'll be fine.
行くなら私も行く。無事にオートまで引っ張ってってやるよ。それなら文句ねえだろ。
Cat eaters.
あとは
Fly folks and the nameless folks. Yeah, the ones who have been transformed. Basically, all the people she transformed are literally the ones who were turned into disgusting bugs who wish for death. And to decide what to do with all of them. Ideals that are all talk have no value. I mean, I know Amelia might be about to say something here, but I don't disagree with her. If there is nobody can conceive of a way to turn them back that's outside of maybe Capella doing it herself, then I think merciful killing is probably the way to go. But obviously making that decision for that many people, there was a lot of people that had been turned into flies. It's not really a decision that's up to us, but
そのための方法を探す時間なら作れると思うの。氷の中で眠らせて。
そうか、コールドスリープ。
like she did with the wives.
凍らせて眠らせる。それ大丈夫な？
Well, we just did it a second ago.
心配ご無用。いっぱいなどされません。騎士に名を残す偉人とはこういっ
Once
た試
you
練は
overcome trials such as these.
様の見立てが外れればどうなる？
Really? That much faith?
吐いた唾は飲まんぜよ。よいって。
Warbling? Yeah.
預けてやろう。必ずうまくやるわ。
Sun's coming up. Goddamn, all of that occurred within one night. Jesus. Ugh. I will acknowledge you as my rival. Where is Julius and Ricardo? Where are they? Stop! I can't accept any calm scene until I know what the fuck is going on with them. God. Aw, some of the wives are here. Oh, look at Mimi leaning on Garf. That's cute. God, everybody's beat up, but we won. Holy shit. Serious hustle muscles for you. Damn, Super, you're getting a heroes thank you. You're lucky Al didn't take you out in the process. I can't be calm. I have this horrendous sinking feeling in my chest. Where are they? Oh my god. She just froze the entire building. I guess because, yeah, that dragon was a person, all the flies were people. That probably took so much magic. Crew's still here. Destroyed. We gotta figure out a solution for that soon because both Subaru and her have been afflicted by it. Just Crew's much worse. Even though Subaru did relieve a little bit. I cannot be calm in this situation. I'm so happy that you get your kids back. I cannot be calm in this situation. Where are they? God, I'm just full of anxiety. Hello, Heinkel. A lot of you guys said that he had an entire huge backstory section that was just completely taken out of the anime. So hopefully if he becomes a bigger figure later on, we'll get it then. Well, I'm still holding her Teresia's garment. Yeah, I love their relationship. This girl loves biting her tongue. Oh my god! That round shot in just half the city just in shambles is so crazy. Well, that's not even half the city. It's like a fourth. Still.
どこまた会えるまで
Amelia back to her old outfit. We'll have to... Can Subaru... This is... we'll just have to wait a bit longer to see each other again. Yeah.
ベアコの頑張りとキリタカの行為に感謝だね。
スバルと他のみんなに
I might have misunderstood. Did she need all 5 of those magic crystals to bring Puck back? If so, I might have misunderstood what she had meant by that. Oh, hello. Yeah, seriously. I'm glad they're doing okay.
とも無事で本当によかった
No, no, no. I know what they're about to do. I know what they're about to do. I know what these fuckers are about to do. I'm getting end of season 1 PTSD. I don't know. Like, oh my god. I am getting last scene of, technically, it's the first scene of season 2, the last scene of the season 1 director's cut. But you guys know what I mean. I could not be getting stronger PTSD vibes from that. Oh my god.
謹慎かもしれないけど。
喜ばなくっちゃみんなで頑張ってやり遂げたことだから
Happy ending. Oh shit, Ricardo. Oh my god. Oh my god. Fuck. Now where's Julius? Why did they wait so long?
おお兄ちゃんも無事やったか
Oh shit. What the hell? Oh no. I've never felt this much of a sinking feeling. Oh my god, in a show. I know what's coming. I know what's coming. They're going to cliffhanger us like they did at the end of season 1. Who's Julius? I'm waiting for it. I'm fucking waiting for it.
腕気にしすぎんなやな
I'm glad Ricardo's okay.
いるじゃねえか。なんだよ。
Okay, hello?
おいこの野郎。フラフラしてやがんな。
Oh no. Oh no, is it a cruise situation? Oh no. Did Roy only eat his memories?
ユリウス。顔が見えねえと心配になるだろうが。パン的な意見だが。
That's how everyone feels in general. Oh fuck.
スバル君は私のことが
Wait! Oh shit! Oh shit!
取り込み中
も
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! I don't like that smile. This heavy music! Oh no.
ユリウスさんってスバルの知り合い
No! No! Oh, not again. Oh my god, it's like the Rem situation, but different. Nobody remembers Julius, but he is alive with his own memories. Oh, fuck. Dude. That little... Oh my god. That super you know who I am.
スバル君は私のことが
He just seems like so oh my god. I fucking knew it when they were gonna do that. I knew it. I could see honestly from the second Julius did not show up like halfway into this episode, I was like, oh, something's wrong. Fuck. And that's where they completely end it there. Oh my god. Just super looking at Julius and Julius just being so and Amelia just being so confused. I will say the one bright side of this, at least he is alive and conscious and has his own memories. At least it's not as bad as Rem. At least that's somebody remembers Julius and he remembers himself as well. It seems like only I just slapped you guys, I'm sorry. I gotta stop doing that. Anytime I hit my mic, I go, I just hit you guys, but it sounds like I'm equating everybody to a mic. Anyway, I hit your ears. There you go. Anyway, at least in this situation, Subaru is there to, like, be like, okay, hey man, I remember you. At least this also isn't like a Crush situation where Julius seemingly has all his memories intact. He didn't fall victim to what happened to Crush, where everybody remembers her, but Crush doesn't remember anybody. And oh man, the like goofy, happy music they have playing. God, I've never felt like deja vu harder in my life. I know that's not the correct word, but like calling it PTSD sounds wrong as well. Although I guess that's technically what it is, because I'm getting flashbacks of fucking season 1's cliffhanger ending. God, the animation on him grabbing his chest. Fuck, we can never be happy! There's never a second of happiness in this series, man. Dear God. Now, there's 3 people that Subaru has grown close with that Gluttony has taken, essentially. Rem is the worst. Rem has nobody has any memories of Rem, and she is completely knocked out entirely. I would assume it's not that far-fetched to say she probably doesn't have her own memories as well. Like, that is one of my biggest worries. One of my absolute biggest worries. She's gonna wake up and remember nothing. That is one of my absolute, like, once we defeat Gluttony, I'm assuming the people who lost their memory. But then again, I don't know if it works like that. If you beat Gluttony, do the people get their memories back? I hope. And if they do, because if Crush doesn't get her memories back, we will literally never see the old Crush again. If people don't get their memories back of Julius, people will never remember Julius again. And if Rem doesn't get her memories back, then we'll never see that old Rem again ever. So I just don't know. I really don't know. I'm terrified, to say the least. If, say, you defeat Gluttony and nothing goes back to the people that have been affected, I would assume, at least, because I don't know how that would function, because I'm assuming Rem's not going to stay in deep sleep forever. I'm assuming once we beat Gluttony, she will wake up, but what happens after that? Does she, like, my biggest fear is she's going to have no memories. This series is the kind of fucking series to do that. They would 2000% do that. Have Rem wake up and be like, oh my god, Rem's back. Subaru, Rem's back. Oh yeah, she doesn't remember you, by the way. That is so something this series would do, and I'm terrified for that to occur. Ideally it doesn't. We get something happy with like a reunion between the two, but god, that would be soul crushing if that's how that goes down. But damn, a third victim, like Subaru obviously fell in love with Rem, grew super close with her, and yes, he did fall in love with her. Anybody who says otherwise is completely wrong. She got taken by Gluttony, the worst of all of the people who Subaru's been close to, by the way. Her likeness, her memories from other people, and I would assume her own memories as well, all gone. And then we had Crush, who Subaru grew close to after the Battle of the White Whale. Crush is gone right after that as well. And now Julius, who Subaru has become better and better and better friends with throughout the course of this series, nobody fucking remembers him. But the one bright spot of this is that Julius seems to have his own memories. Thank fuck. We'll see how that plays into season 4. There's already a trailer dropped, so I don't know how soon season 4 is coming. We could probably be looking at like a 2026 release, which I would be so happy to see it come back around that quickly, but I have no idea what the plan is. I think I read somewhere before this season aired that it was like this season was going to be 16 episodes and then season 4 was going to be 25. I don't know how this is going to play out. All in all, my thoughts. Let's get to my thoughts as on this season as a whole. I think this season is probably the weakest of all the ReZero seasons, but let's, before you attack me, hang on. ReZero was probably in my top 5, top 3 animes of all time for seasons 1 and 2. And this season is only slightly weaker. So that's like comparing the highest peak on the tallest mountain to like the highest peak on a slightly shorter mountain. So that's it. I think this season was still utterly incredible. I'm gonna watch it back over with fan subs, probably at some time on my own free time. Now that season 3 is over, with fan subs, so that I don't get the mistakes that Crunchyroll made throughout this season. But all in all, the subtitle mistakes you guys would always correct in the comments, so there's not that big of an issue. Like last episode, there was a huge subtitle translation issue where they were supposed to say Meili, who was the girl from season 2 that worked with Elsa. That guy Gaston knew her, or seemingly knew her from the village you grew up in or something like that, because Lai had said you couldn't save her. So there's obviously something deeper to dive into there. But like I said, the subtitle translations, while in the moment, I mean, maybe I could be a little bit angry. You guys always tell me in the comments where they slipped up, so it's not a super big deal to me. But all in all, I think just a super action-oriented season ended up making it a little bit weaker, because the psychological seinen aspects of this series are my favorite parts, even if the action is really incredible as well. Like through seasons 1 and 2, although sparingly, there was really good fights that I loved to see. And also in this season alone, there was a ton of intrigue to the lore and things like that as well. So, and the villains themselves that got introduced are so cool, by the way. Sirius is so fucking cool. We got introduced to the 2 other gluttonies, which I'm assuming are the last 2, Roy and Rui, because like I said, I think equating 3 archbishops of gluttony to the 3 beasts makes sense. And they're super cool. Regulus is officially dead. That death was super satisfying. That episode was really good. And then we've got Capella, such a fucking cool villain. She's awesome. And like I said, Gluttony is my favorite archbishop, so it was really cool to see them expanded on and see more of them. Let's see, it was them. We got Sirius. Did I say Sirius? I don't know if I said Sirius. She's cool. She's kind of a psycho, but I do really love her. Thank you, I'm sorry. And her whole shtick is pretty entertaining. Was there any other archbishops here? As far as I understand, they still did cut a good bit, like especially around Theresia's story and Heinkill's story. Apparently, there's like a there's literally an entire spin-off for Theresia and Wilhelm, so I don't blame them for cutting corners. We got the base roots of her story, and that episode as a whole was still really good. I only after even came to the conclusion that there was cut content because you guys told me there was. The episode felt very concise and still well done overall, so I'm not complaining or anything like that. Let's see. Okay, hang on. I need to do this in my head real quick. Serious gluttony, wrath, gluttony, greed, lust. Am I forgetting an archbishop? I don't think I am. At least out of the archbishop that showed up here, I think it was just them 4. Yeah, it was. Okay. I'm looking at the poster right here. All in all, this was still a fucking peak season. This show is still one of my all-time favorites, but like I said, I think it's just ever so slightly below. Like take ReZero's seasons 1 and 2 for me were both 10 out of 10s. This season is like a 9.5 to 9.7 out of 10. It really, it's not that much of a difference. But yeah, I'm trying to think of like how to put my complaints into words about this season, but they're so like minute. It's not really, I don't know. I guess maybe I'll say like the Liliana and Priscilla fight versus Wrath felt to me. I don't know. I wasn't super into that fight, honestly. It did provide some insight into Priscilla. She's fucking awesome. But that fight as a whole wasn't. That episode they did for Liliana was good, but I don't know. It maybe didn't feel like it had the impact they were hoping for, I guess. I don't know. It was just maybe getting used to this season being so battle oriented. What was a lot. What was kind of difficult to get used to, because this series in seasons 1 and 2 there was like no fighting, the entire like barely any fights, and then this season was all action, and so kind of adjusting to that was maybe a little difficult. But then again, like I said, this season was still incredibly peak. I know I'm being redundant at this point by repeating it, but I just want to get the point across that I don't dislike this season even remotely. Like take episode 7 for example. That was literally one of my favorite episodes of this entire show. You guys saw that reaction. I was fucking bawling, crying, which I never do in reactions. It was so good. So this season has been incredible. I mean, it's ReZero. It's gonna be peak no matter what, like, of course. Oh yeah, I'll toss in a complaint. They put owls. You guys had to tell me to go searching in the extra break time episode that Al was from Subaru's world. Like, what? Huh? He's from Earth? I had to go to a break time to find that out, when we were supposed to find that out way earlier in season 1. Anyway, now that I know, especially because I know there's a season 4, after I finished season 2 of this show, I don't know if I've talked about it in my reactions, I very much almost read the light novels because I loved it so much, but I didn't because at the time that I watched season 2, it was pretty shortly after it had come out, like 2021, 2022. So there was no announcement for a season 3. People had no idea if there was ever gonna be a season 3. And so I almost read, but I'm glad I didn't, because obviously the anime came back around, and now there's season 4 as well. I will not be reading. I will not be reading, basically. Once the series is done, which God knows when that's going to be, then I'll maybe pick it up. Or if, like, after season 4, there's no announcement of a season 5 or something, which, once again, I highly doubt, considering how insanely popular this series is. It'll probably get a season 5. But anyway, that's enough rambling from me. If you guys can't tell, I fucking love this show. I rewatched seasons 1 and 2 the week before core 1 of this season started. Well, I started it before that, but I finished the week before. And if anyone's in the Discord, you guys know how much I yapped about this series. You guys know how much I love this series. I'm just trying to convey that, because a lot of times what I've noticed is me saying, like, or just people in general saying, like, oh yeah, I still really like this thing, but I think I like it less than maybe a previous season. People go apeshit and like blow it out of proportions, like you hate the series or something. I fucking love ReZero so much. This season was still really good, and this show is still overall peak. I just want to make that abundantly clear, which is why it's probably getting redundant and annoying with how many times I've repeated it. But anyway, that is enough rambling from yours truly. I love this show very much, and I'm super excited for season 4. Hopefully we get a 2026 release, but I also still want them to make it look as good as this season has. The season obviously has had the best animation the show has had ever, since maybe early season 1, which that's not to say ReZero animation has ever been bad, but it's never looked as good as it has in this season, all in all. But yeah, I think that is going to wrap it up from reaction to ReZero Season 3. I love this series so much. But like I said, I think it's going to wrap it up. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope you all have a good day.